Now children, in this second video, we will study about the topic hormones and endocrine glands. Now this is a completely new topic for all of you, right? So we will go ahead and first understand what are hormones, and then we will define them. Also endocrine glands, we will study about it. So hormones are actually chemical substances which are secreted from the special organs called as endocrine glands. Hormones are, children, very necessary for our proper growth and development. Endocrine glands, hormones are secreted by the endocrine glands, and endocrine glands are ductless glands that secrete hormones. What do we understand by ductless glands? In general English, duct means a tube or maybe a pipe. Yes, so endocrine glands जो है सीधे ब्लड में रिलीज़ करती हैं हार्मोन. ये किसी पाइप या ट्यूब के थ्रू हार्मोन्स रिलीज़ नहीं करती हैं. They directly release the hormones into our bloods. That is the reason they are called as ductless glands. These glands are present at specific location in the human body. Through the blood in which the hormones are secreted, they reach the particular body part called the target site. For instance, we have a pituitary gland. It is present at the base of the brain. So the glands have specific location in the human body. Now pituitary gland produces a hormone called as TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, so this hormone is being produced by pituitary gland, which is located at the base of the brain. The TSH has a target site at thyroid gland. Yeah, so it reaches the thyroid gland, which is at the base of the throat. So thyroid gland क्या है? Target site है. The target site then responds to the hormones. As I mentioned earlier, hormones play significant role in growth, development. Also, children, during the pregnancy, it plays a very important role also in the formation of babies. So now we will go ahead and study some important endocrine glands, their location, hormones secreted by them, and the functions of those hormones in our body. Pituitary gland, the first one, is also called as master gland, as it controls the activity of other endocrine glands also. So that's why it is called as master gland. It is located at the base of the brain. It secretes many hormones. The two major ones are growth hormone and thyroid stimulating hormone. Looking at the functions of these hormones, they stimulate thyroid for thyroxine production. Thyroid is again a very important gland. It controls normal growth. The growth hormone controls the normal growth and controls the activity of other endocrine glands also. Hence, pituitary gland is also called as the master gland. The second gland that we will study is thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is present at the base of the throat in the neck. It secretes the hormone thyroxine, and thyroid stimulates metabolism and growth rate. Children, what is metabolism? Metabolism is actually the different chemical reactions that takes place in the body is called as actually metabolism, like respiration, digestion. ये सब क्या है? Metabolic process है. So thyroxine stimulates or helps the metabolism to be carried out properly and the growth rate. Then thyroxine also results in the disease goiter. If thyroxine is not produced in the proper amount or in the required amount in the body, it results in goiter disease, जिसमें क्या है? थ्रोट में बहुत एक्स्ट्रा स्वेलिंग आ जाती है, and it does not it impacts the normal growth of the individual. The third gland is adrenal gland. It is located near the kidneys. The hormone secreted by it is adrenaline. Now, adrenal maintains salt balance in the blood. We have sodium, potassium present in our body, so this gland maintains the salt balance in the blood. It also controls the blood pressure. Now, adrenal helps the body to fight stress and emergency situations. If you all read English books, आप लोगों ने कहीं कहीं sentences में देखा होगा adrenal rushed or pumped up. So the adrenal is a hormone which gives you the stamina to fight against the stress if you're in a stressful condition, and it also helps you to fight against the emergency situation. And that's one of the reason adrenal gland is also called as gland of emergency. The fourth gland is pancreas. It is located near the liver. It secretes the hormone insulin. It regulates the level of sugar. Insulin actually regulates the level of sugar, and lack of insulin results in diabetes. आप सबने सुना होगा डायबिटीज़ डिसीज़ के बारे में, शुगर से होता है. दैट्स बिकॉज इंसुलिन हार्मोन क्या है, शुगर को एब्जॉर्ब करता है. एंड देयर इज इफ द इंसुलिन इज short in the body, it results in more sugar and thus resulting in diabetic disease. The fifth gland is testes. If you all remember, this is a term that we have heard. Testes are actually male sex organ, reproductive organs, right? They are 2 in number. They produce the hormone testosterone. Testosterone help in the development of secondary sexual characters in males. Like secondary sexual characters क्या होते हैं? When you reach at the age of puberty or when you get matured, at that time there are certain characteristics they appear. Like boys में beard आ जाती है. That is actually a secondary sexual character. So testosterone helps in the development of those secondary sexual characters in males. The next gland is ovaries. Ovaries are 2 in number. They are present in the pelvic region of females. Ovaries, we all know that they are the female reproductive organs, right children? They produce 2 hormones, that's estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen help in the development of secondary sexual characters in females, whereas progesterone maintains the growth of uterus during the pregnancy. So progesterone क्या है, प्रेगनेंसी के वक्त हेल्प करता है ग्रोथ ऑफ द यूटरस में, एंड एस्ट्रोजन अगेन इन फीमेल्स हेल्प्स इन द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ secondary sexual characters in females. They have different locations in the body. If you see the figure that's given on page number 131, and here also I can show you that these are the different locations of the endocrine glands. Now, as I mention every time, you can read the textbook. For any queries, you can WhatsApp me or we can discuss that in Zoom class. Thank you children, and enjoy e-learning.